Hi Aquarius, how are you doing today? Thank you for watching. We are going to go ahead and do a September 2024 tarot card reading. This is just a general card reading for Aquarius. I did pre-shuffle your cards, Aquarius, and I keep getting, let's talk about love, let's talk about relationship. Which is pretty funny. That's what comes up for you for a general. But I do like to, I don't like to focus on one thing. I do want to see what comes up. Ooh, the Empress and a Strength card. So let's get started, Aquarius. See what cards come up for you as far as September. Okay, well, I do get relationship is... for a lot of you Aquarius, you definitely could have a summer love. Summer love, somebody that you've really been enjoying the summer with. Maybe spending more or doing more than you thought. But it does look very much worth it. So I do get that for someone or some of you. I definitely don't get that for all of you. And it is a general reading. I have to kind of see what comes through the most. I am seeing for some of you, there can be unexpected situations that may cause you to go against some sort of plan, or maybe you had to spend money you weren't expecting, or do something that somehow was taxing or time consuming. Now you're having to adjust. But let me take a look. So these are just some things coming up for a general. I'm also seeing Aquarius. You may have to make some big decisions. And I'm getting some of you Aquarius. And this is happening for a lot of us right now because of the planetary stuff. But it's like having to decide some things, or you may know some things, come to some conclusions or realizations about things that somehow may be holding you back, or you may feel as if they're holding you back or keeping you stuck. And you really have to decide some things in order to move forward, in order for you to get to the next level or to move on in life somehow. Which is, I get what you're really wanting. And I don't mean like, oh, move on. You're getting out of a relationship and you're moving on. No, it's like there's things you've been meaning to do, or things that you've been wanting to experience in life or have, and you're struggling getting there. You may be feeling back and forth, or like you've been stuck somewhere a little too long. Nothing too big of a deal, right? But I am seeing you just have to really decide some things and then move forward from there. But for some reason, for some reason they look like there's some sort of personal block there or mental block. So I do see you having to take the courage and kind of walk alone, make some decisions to get to the next level. I get Spirit has been pushing you to do this for a long time. Or you could be back and forth on something for a long time, Aquarius, and you don't like making decisions easy or change easy. But I do see you've been back on this for so long, back and forth, and I see Spirit is just pushing you to gather some strength, make some space for new thoughts, ideas, routines, hobbies, whatever it is that you're wanting, making some space in your life for the new. Alrighty, let me keep going here. Something I'm getting for you, Aquarius, again, as we keep moving along, is I'm getting a worker bee, like workaholic, focused on work. This could be work at the home and work in your career. You could just really be busy in that way. I do see some big financial decisions. Again, that's coming through for Aquarius. It looks best for you to decide alone. That, or I'm saying you may have made some decisions alone, but you're still having to communicate with others about them. I don't necessarily see that's bad, Aquarius, but I see that either you don't want to be bothered or you just want to make the decision. Even though I do see you communicating with others, I'm getting to tell you, you could use help from others, Aquarius, in certain ways. If you're working on anything or trying to get something done, it does look worth working with others or communicating with others. I see they can assist and help you, but you may not feel like working with anyone at all. I guess that choice is yours. Spirit is showing me more about your ideas and your goals and your dedication to your longings or what you want, more so than if it's so important for you to work with others or not. But let me come down here. What do I see? It's funny because I see a lot of you doing what you're doing for, in some ways for long-term benefits for your family or for you. So you are really thinking, for everyone, big picture, what's best for everyone. But I just see you're having difficulty communicating and working with others to get something done smoothly, or making a decision independently that then will affect others and you need to communicate with them about. But let's see, what's the spiritual guidance here? Okay, I see. So, I'm really kind of getting somebody working on a project, leading a project, having to delegate others somehow. It does look like it's your project or you're more consumed by it. That's kind of what I've been saying in different ways for a few minutes now. I mean, I do see some lessons. I'm trying to see what the Spirit wants you to know here. And one, Spirit does come through for you, because I do feel like you're trying to make progress or growth in life, especially when it comes to personal fulfillment, emotional satisfaction, feeling happier. And I see you're back and forth there. I see sometimes you feel good about life and what you're doing, and you are very productive in things, but sometimes, Aquarius, I'm getting like you don't feel fulfilled personally. You tend to go back and forth there, and then that affects your relationships with others, because you can get moody or irritable, or you don't feel very fulfilled, and it shows in your demeanor, how you come off with other people. This could make sense to what I was seeing in the beginning, because as much as I see you getting done what has to be done in life, and you're going through all the motions, and you even have a good amount of power, and you're doing this for success in a lot of ways and investments, even for your loved ones. But I'm not seeing the personal joy or fulfillment or taking time out emotionally for the emotional body or the deeper relationships. I see you kind of back and forth there, and there's this unfulfillment. And I see you back and forth about it, about maybe making change or knowing something may be off in your life. But then you are so dedicated to your work and what you're doing, you just kind of get stuck here. So I do see Spirit is showing me they have tried to bring something to your attention more than once. This does have to do with relationships in your loved ones and those that are close to you. Let me see. I do see you gaining success. All the hard work you put into things are leading to success this September. There may be little delays, but most of your plans are going to go very well. And I see work for a lot of you. I see something about avoiding relationships or not being able to get close to people right now. Keeping people at a distance emotionally. Uncertain of the future. Or let me see, you're really planning for, let me see here. It's not that you're uncertain of the future. You're uncertain of certain relationships at the future. in the future. Let me see here. I'm just trying to see what the message is, because I do get that message. It does have to do with your relationships. Excuse me. Animals are great for relationships as well. So what I am seeing here is I see your loved ones around you, Aquarius, may think you're being cold at times, or there's some sort of disconnect. I do see some sort of change or decision has to be made when it comes to what's going on with you as far as personal fulfillment, personal enjoyment. It doesn't have to be a love relationship. It could just be friendships, family members. Spirit is showing me a sort of disconnect, and then you're really focused on some sort of responsibility or priority. But underneath, I am seeing that you've been wanting change for quite some time in certain ways. It has to do with personal fulfillment. And what I'm getting for you is you have to make a decision about something in order for there to be progress there. So Spirit is telling me or showing me that it is a great and beautiful month for you to decide, and you don't have to be worry. I see you really waiting and putting things off and not feeling you don't have to rush, you don't have to speed. You will decide, things will come along, and then you're focused on other things that you see as a priority or responsibility. But I'm really seeing Spirit giving you a nice gentle push with positive cards in a positive way, because they're showing me your inner frustration and kind of telling me it's okay to decide something this month. It's okay for you to move forward emotionally, or it's kind of a little push to explore how you are feeling about certain people, because I am getting somehow you're coming off cold or disconnected to others at times, and you're not happy about something either as far as the emotional body and what you're going through in that way. So I'm definitely seeing needing to take the time, some personal time, or learning to balance that out more with work. And I see some deeper things you have to examine in your life. But the first thing I get is you I'm getting like an image. You're saying everything is fine there and everything looks fine, but there's something deeper that's wanting to be addressed. And then at the beginning, I did get, when I was shuffling, talking about relationships for Aquarius. I feel like that's for a whole other Aquarius, or a different person. So if you're still watching, or those of you that want to know about a relationship, we could do a quick yes or no question about this person. So go ahead and think about that. Go ahead and think about that question, and I'll do a quick yes or no answer. Ooh, I see here. I see those of you stuck on somebody waiting. They may even be an Aquarius. And I see trusting the universe. This is leading you somewhere else, or there's more here than meets the eye. And I do get a yes for those of you, because I did get a 3 of Wands, and that is a yes. All right. Thanks for watching Psychics Light today, Aquarius, and have a good September.